Hey guys, daily recap for February 17th, 2022. Let's take a look at what's going on, what we did today. Quick little recap. So basically market came down today, sold off for most of the day. Was looking for a little bit of bounce out the gate, didn't really get it. Pretty much just continuation to the downside all day. Tons of small stocks that ran today, but we did trade. Let's kind of just go through some of the stuff that we did do. So we did some UPST overnight, which we did sell one half for about 17 points, and then we ended up taking it again long intraday for a nice little bounce, which worked out nicely. Then we tried it again at the end of the day, which ended up not working. Tesla, we had long right out the gate, 912s. We sold into that 920 area, 918s actually. Decent trade there. We tried it again long, got stopped out of that. We did some dash long on the pullback this morning at 110s. We got a nice little bounce to the 14 level, which we ended up taking most of that off as well. TXG, we took short at 84.69 on the bounce this morning. Sold it all, or covered it all into that 50 EMA retest, so about a 5-point trade there, which ended up being pretty good. What else did we do? We did some, so we tried NVIDIA long, that didn't end up working. We did tiny size on it on the uptrend test, didn't really, on the daily uptrend test, didn't end up getting a bounce on that. We did a little bit of SC long at 142.73 in the morning, got a nice pop to the 140 area. We ended up taking off that. What else did we do? We tried some IRNT, which got a small pop. Nothing really crazy this morning, but not a bad little trade. Spot, we did a short on this at 160s, ended up covering most around the 158 area. We did ISPO long from 70 into the $100 level, so about 30 points and change on that to the upside. We also did it at the end of the day for 10 points, so that was a nice little trade. We scalped some crowd on the short side, not a bad one. CVNA on the long side, CVNA on the long side, which was good as well, for about a point and change. And then basically we started to go after a ton of these. Oh, Shop was the other big short that we did at 692, and we basically held it the entire day. We also did and rolled into the 600 puts on Shop, which we got about 70% on, 75% on. ISPO, that was a good one. And then we did NGRV long for about a point. That was another small stock that we got in when it was running in sympathy. So NRGV, sorry. Small stock that we got in around the 1298 level for about a point and change to the upside. We also had LFLY long at the 776 level for almost a point to the upside there. FGI, we had long at 325 for a nice little push into the 368s. We're holding the rest of that overnight. And yeah, pretty much, that's what we did on the equity side. Option side, a little bit different. We were mainly on the kind of the put side at the end of the day. We did some SPY puts, which worked out nicely. Oracle, we had some 75 puts, which went up over 100%. We talked about that Shop trade that we did. And we had some consumer defensive names like Walmart. We had the 138s out the gate this morning, which went up over a couple 100%. I think exactly. We may have gotten 300% on this one. Let me just take a look. Yeah, we did. So about a 300% trade on that. Walmart, we did roll into the 140s on that as well. We did some dash. On the pullback, we grabbed 110 calls and we played it to the 50 EMA, which was a decent little trade on that. We did some Costco at the end of the day as well, playing it to the 520s on the flag break. Ended up making a decent amount on that. We did some PM 113 calls out the gate, which we ended up getting 100% on that trade. WDC 57 calls, which had relative strength. Ended up getting, I think we may have got 100% on this. Let me just take a look. There's a lot of trades that we did today, guys, so I can't remember everything, to be honest. Let me just look at my trades here. Oh yeah, so yeah, the WDC 57 calls, we ended up getting a couple 100% on this. About 300%, so good trade there intraday. Rivian, this was the other big one. So Rivian, we did the 73 calls right out the gate, and those ended up going above about 300% as well. All in all, not bad on the option side today, actually. We got decent follow through. So a little bit of a change of pace from before. I think it's because the premiums were not as, kind of juiced as they were during the week, but some decent some decent trades across the board. And Rivian, guys, I believe it was actually higher. I'm just looking at the exact percentage here. Divided by 26, 590%, yeah. So that was a good one. We did some Baba. So we started a new channel in chat as well, some Baba. It's called High Conviction, basically 1 or 2 trades a day. And that's all I post, and I'm trying to make sure that they're really high probability. So we did Baba long for a couple points to the upside this morning, 3 points. We ended up exiting at 2, rolling into 130 calls, which ended up going up 100%. So it was a nice double trade on the same stock, and pretty easy. Anyways, so tomorrow Lotto Friday, guys, should be interesting. Market in general did close below the uptrend support. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm thinking we may get a reversal off the support down here at 435, but of course we'll see what happens overnight. Very headline-driven market right now. It seems like the sky's falling. There's not really anything positive out. You got the Ukraine situation. They just talked about a new variant actually today, which could spook the market, but I don't think it's going to be as serious as it was before in regards to how the market reacts to it. As well, obviously, everything to do with the Fed. So we'll see what happens going forward. Tomorrow, Lotto Friday, I would expect us to have some nice range. And yeah, if you guys want to join us, we do stream from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily. We trade live, we post everything, and yeah, we have a pretty good time in the room there. Check us out, www.spartantrading.com. Any questions, you can go there. Otherwise, thanks for watching, guys, and watch for the other YouTube video I'll have out later today. Have a good one. See ya.